Welcome back everyone to more career mode gameplay of NASCAR Heat 5. And in today's video, I am very excited for two reasons. Number one, we have reached the Xfinity Series playoffs. And of course, how did the playoffs start? At Bristol. I mean, what better way to get our playoff run started than with a short track in Bristol, no less. So very excited about that. The second reason I am very excited is because I have received a contract offer for next year in the Cup Series. And not just any contract offer next year, it's with a 5-star ride. Now, I don't want to reveal exactly who the team is just yet, but it is a 5-star ride, and I am very excited about stepping into that car for next season. But first, we got some unfinished business here in the Xfinity Series. We got some fun ahead of us. We're here in the round of 12, so let's take a look at the season standings as we get ready to begin the playoffs. You see that we're in second position. No surprise there. Chase Briscoe would be the regular season champion. So even though he didn't have the same number of wins that we did, he did have those additional bonus points due to being the regular season champion. However, we are in very good shape as far as the playoffs. Of course, only the top 8 cars will move on to the next round, but we're in very good position, and we want to keep it that way. We've had very good success in Bristol in the past, and we want to keep it that way. Of course, we would love nothing more than to get a victory, but if we can't get a victory, we need all the stage points we can get, and of course, we would ultimately like to have a podium finish. So we've got a lot of things in front of us. The future looks very bright, but for right now, it's time to have some fun at Bristol. All right, folks, here we go. Race time at Bristol, but not just at Bristol. This is the night race in the playoffs. You can see it's not quite dark yet, but as we progress through the different stages, we will eventually work our way into the nighttime. Starting in the 6th position, not a bad qualifying lap for us. I could have used some practice for sure, inside. As I missed my braking markers on corner entry. But again, 6th position, nothing to sneeze at, and we'll take that.
Still there.
All right, starting on the outside, which is not the kiss of death here at Bristol. I'm going to tiptoe through these first few laps.
Careful, still there.
Let's see how everything shakes out. We'll stay up here to the high side. That's perfectly fine.
All right, you're clear.
Stage 1 is 20 laps, so we've got a little bit of time, but of course, time flies at Bristol.
Careful, still there.
Very tight here. I'm trying to run as low as I can on exit to try to make sure they give me some room.
Inside. You got room. You're clear. Stay high up here. You got room. You're clear.
Yeah, there we go.
That was a better
we were
lap.
able to get enough momentum to go ahead and clear the 21. Now the car is going to be tight. I set that up on purpose, specifically for the long run. That's the way the NASCAR Heat Series does. The cars loosen up over time, unless you get them so tight that you just wear the right front off of it. But if it's at all balanced, then you're going to end up wearing the right rear generally more than the right front. So we start off a little tight here.
Careful,
But you can see we still got plenty of speed in this thing. We'll see if ultimately we have enough speed to be a race-winning car, or if we can get on the podium. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, definitely trying to get underneath the 22 and pass him is going to be no easy feat, because that's going to really wear out that right front. Trying to keep it on the bottom and maintain a decent amount of speed.
Still there. You got room. You're clear.
All right, there we go. We have managed to clear him. So that puts us into 3rd position, and right now it gives us a little bit of clear track ahead of us. So we got our teammate just ahead of us. We'll see if we can log some laps here. We're coming up on halfway through stage number 1. And yeah, these guys are running some good laps. I believe that's Harrison Burton in the 20 out leading the field right now. I believe that's right. But I can barely see that far ahead because he has gotten a really good start. I see he's already in some lap traffic. So that's probably going to bring us up to him. Especially if they start to do the trains, the two wide trains that happen a lot here at Bristol. The AI gets stuck too wide for 3-4 rows at a time. All right, so just trying to fill out the car right now. Get into some sort of rhythm. No real pressure from behind, so we're catching this lap traffic, so there's no real reason to press the issue. Yeah, I see the 20 car up there. He's on the high side. Where do we want to go? They're going high. Not sure which direction to go, honestly.
Still there?
Let's try to go to the bottom. Oh, look at Gregson get down to the bottom.
Still there. Hold your line. Got
Good
one
move
outside.
on his part. So that's going to bring everybody back together. Ooh, you see
room.
Noah
You're clear.
really forcing his way in there, making it 3 wide.
5 to go, driver. Got one peeking outside.
All right, really nowhere to go for us right now. 5 laps to go.
Careful, still there.
I really don't want to rub fenders too much with these guys. We want to keep our car in as good a shape as possible. Ooh, we got a chance right here.
Still
If
there.
the 90 will go high, oh, he doesn't. I needed the 90 to go high right there.
Careful, still there.
Of course, the 90 doesn't know where to go right now. He's got the leader on his outside. He's got me on his
Careful,
inside.
Still there.
All right, here we go. Noah is
low,
on
stay
our
low.
outside, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I see him vaguely out of the
All
mirror.
right, you're clear there. 2 at the line.
Oh, come on now. He went right to the bottom in front of us.
Got one up top.
And, yep, the 9 is still on our outside, so there's
Careful, still there.
nowhere for me to go.
White flag is in the air.
All right, white flag.
You got room. You're clear.
Let's see if we can bring home a Stage 1 win. 75 laps total in the race, and we did it.
Stage. Good job.
Wow, that was rough. You get into lap traffic, you just never know where they're going to go. Sometimes guys will run the high side until you get to them, then they drop to the bottom. Sometimes you just never know. You can see there we have worn out the right front a little bit more than the right rear. That is certainly no surprise. 55 laps remaining, no reason to pit. Let's go ahead and advance on. All right, so we'll start on the bottom from
All
the
right,
lead.
now,
So there's our
keep
10
out there.
stage
Going
points.
green. Be ready here.
Plus, of course, we get
Car
another
there on the
playoff point.
outside. Clear high, clear high.
All right, great start for us. We pull out into the lead. Now let's just see what these guys have out in the open track for speed. See what their race pace is like. Because remember, we caught these guys when they were in traffic. We were in a solid 3rd position with some room behind us, but we didn't catch them until they got into traffic. So we'll see how that works out. I'm trying to be careful with the car. We got 18 laps here in stage number 2. And I don't want to overdrive it because we want good finishes, but we want something left in the car for the end of the race, if at all possible. Something we can hopefully race with by the end. My foot almost slipped off the gas pedal right there. You could probably hear me pedaling the throttle a little bit. That was me trying to resituate my foot. Normally I drive barefoot because it's what gives me the best feel for the pedals when I'm driving. Every once in a while I'll wear some socks, especially during the wintertime when it gets really cold here in my basement. But whenever possible, I drive barefoot just for the best feel for the pedal set. But every once in a while, that leads to a little bit of slippage. All right, so where are we? We're coming up on, we're a couple laps here from halfway through the stage. Nobody's really pressured us at all yet. And I would really like to just ride out the rest of this stage exactly like we are. Not catch any lap traffic, but I feel like that might not be possible. I'm in no hurry to get to the lap traffic, that's for sure.
I need 10 solid laps. Concentrate.
All right, 10 more laps. So we're coming up on halfway in the stage. All right, I see the 20 car. He's definitely coming now. He had to fight his way, looks like, through a little bit of traffic at the beginning. Yeah, I see him coming. He's definitely got some speed. All right, so looking in front of us, the 15 and the 90, you can see are both running the high line. Let's see if they stick with that. Hopefully they will.
Stay low, stay low. All right, you're clear there.
But lap traffic is a huge component at this track. All right, let's see where these guys are going to go. I can't afford to not really be aggressive with the lap traffic because the 20 is right back there.
Clear up top there. You got room. You're clear there.
All right, once again, side by side. AI right up in front of us. They're on the bottom right now. Yep, he comes up
5
top.
laps to go. Careful, still there. Got one down low now.
Woo, where are these guys going?
Inside now.
Most of the battle with the lap traffic is trying to figure out where they're going to go. And that got really tight. Fortunately, we came out in one piece, no contact with anybody. And that is always a good thing.
Stay low. All right, you're clear.
Yeah, car's definitely tight.
2 at the line. Hold your line, stay high.
Get up here a little bit on this high side since these guys are hugging the bottom pretty aggressively right now.
All right, let's go. White flag.
All right, white flag on this lap. The laps do go by quickly at this place. You spend so much time focused on your line, where the other cars are around you, that laps click off by the dozen, it seems, before you even realize it. So there you go, stage 2, another victory for us, and that's 10 more regular points and an additional playoff point. We'll take it. Things have gone as good as we could possibly ask for so far in this race. So once again, 34 laps left to go. We're not pitting. I mean, there's no reason to pit. Boy, wouldn't that be some interesting traffic we had to have to go through if we started at the rear.
All right, man.
With 36 laps to go. Wow, that would be wild.
Ready. Got one peeking outside.
All right, once again, we need a good start. Now, it seems like the only car out here that really has pace that is stronger than us is the 20. I do believe heads up, he's got... Ooh, I got really tight there. That's back to the gas too quickly in the center of the corner.
Car there on the inside. All right, you're clear.
So yeah, the 20 car has definitely got more speed than we do. But the other cars, I thought our teammate Noah might have some good speed as well, but we were able to pass him, and he hasn't really been a factor so far. So we'll see what happens here as we finish off the final 35 or so laps. But it's really just been us and the 20. So I'm just going to try to run my race, and we'll see what he's got. Let's see if he's able to make a run on us. Just trying to hug this bottom, because that seems like that's where he wants to be. And of course, just as I say that, I open up the door a little bit for him by overdriving the entry. Right on cue. But yeah, he's definitely got more speed. The question is, does he get a good enough run on corner exit to get to our inside? Because again, I'm not going to try to wreck him to hold our spot, even if it means a victory.
Inside, inside. Clear low, clear low.
But I am going to run my line, and I'm not just going to give it to him, that's for sure. If he's going to get it, he's going to have to earn it. So right now is where I would need the car to be looser. When it's just about speed, I could use more. Probably what I would do right now, if I were going to, make an adjustment, I would go for track bar. Particularly if you're things that you should be able to do. Notice I said should be able to do on a pit stop. It would be track bar right now. Another possibility would be to add a little bit of air pressure to the right rear. And depending on how things were going, maybe take a little bit out of the left rear as well. I usually like to run a little bit more air pressure in the left rear than the left front, so I might bring those closer to being the same.
You got room, you're clear.
All right, the 20 getting really aggressive here. He was trying to get to our inside right there, and I didn't notice it until the last second as we're working through this traffic. So this is
20 more laps, no mistake
now,
here.
guys in front of us, side by side. Where do we go? I'm going to stick to the bottom. Remember, 3 wide to the outside is always an option.
Still there. All clear.
And it's something I try to keep in the back of my mind.
All right, you're clear there. Inside, inside.
That right there was not a move I wanted to make.
You're clear there.
Because in real life, that puts that guy in front of you that you're passing in a really bad spot. Because you're sort of changing lanes on him mid-corner. So everything he had planned to do to stay out of your way just goes out the window. Because now you go from asking him to stay on the bottom to now he's really got to pinch it hard to stay out of your way.
Clear.
Really trying to gas it up mid-corner. That's not really conducive to the best lap times, but I'm trying to get position on these guys as best I can, put my nose in there, show them where I want to be on corner exit, so that hopefully they'll give me the lane I want. So sometimes you drive the car for maximum lap time, other times you say forget about lap time, I just need to get position.
Still there. You're clear all around there.
All right, nowhere to go right here. I'm just going to have to wait till we get to corner exit and hopefully get to the inside of the 61
outside.
like that.
Keep it steady, driver.
Once again, you can see the 20 car is right there with
Clear
us.
high, bud.
So we were not able to make up any ground getting through traffic. I'm using just a little bit of brake on corner entry. It's more a rhythm thing than anything. Oh, I was getting ready to go high through this corner because I thought he was going to stick to the bottom. He did not. So I am very happy.
Inside. Clear high, clear high.
Oh, look out. Yep, the 20 car got me right there. He got just enough room.
You got room, you're clear there. Inside. You got room, you're clear.
He got to my inside, could not hold it though, thank goodness. Because we were about to have some fun running side by side.
10 laps to go.
All right, looking for the next batch of lap traffic. And you can see we're coming up on one guy right now. That's not the one we're worried about. It's that next group in front that are running side by side quite a bit. All right, he looks like he's going to give us the bottom.
Stay on the bottom here.
All right, we are, I believe, inside of 10 to go. I really haven't looked at the laps to go very much lately. We've had our hands full. So what do we got? 8 laps to go. Okay. So now I am spending most of my time looking at the lap traffic ahead of us, trying to determine where these guys are running and what lane we might be able to get through, at least the best way we possibly can, because this is a mess in front of us.
Careful.
I don't even know where to go here. There is nowhere to
Stay
go.
low.
There are 3 wide in front of us, and we got to go.
Hold your
I mean,
line.
we are
Got
in
one
the
outside.
very definition of no time to waste. Yikes, these guys, there is not a lot of room at all to get through here.
Clear high, bud.
Okay, we've cleared that bunch. Also noticed the 98 was back there in that bunch. Did not expect to see that.
Stay on the bottom.
Just for a brief moment, I had to look up and make sure I
you're
was
clear
actually
there.
in the lead. Because seeing the 98 back there like that, I thought, well, maybe I'm not in the lead.
Still there?
That was another one of those cases where
Clear all around.
I really drove it in hard to try to maintain position there. All right, what's going to happen here? Again, drove it really hard in the middle, gassed it up.
Driver. You got room. You're clear. Inside. You're clear all around there.
Got that nice run off the
Clear
high
high, clear
side,
high.
off the corner. That's not how I planned that
White
out.
flag. Dig, driver.
All right, this is the last lap. Again, laps are flying by, and I have completely forgotten what lap we were on. So white flag, last couple of corners. All I care about now is just hold it on the bottom and bring it home.
Fantastic job there. Great win.
Woo, that was not easy. That was not easy at all. So once again, I do not do burnouts. Too much money in these engines to be wasting it on a burnout. I'd rather keep it for another race. Be able to work with that engine once again. So look at that. That is just a beautiful thing. Finish position first. Anytime you can get a victory at Bristol, the night race, it doesn't get better than that, except perhaps when it's in the playoffs. And now this means we are guaranteed a spot in the next round. So let's move on to race results. And you can see, I mean, Harrison Burton was right there with us and honestly had more speed than we did. But we were able to be in the right place at the right time. So as we finish up today's video, some very nice earnings, $73,000, and most importantly, a victory. So as we look forward in the playoff standings, we have advanced to the round of 8. Beyond that, Harrison Burton looking very good. Of course, he got a lot of stage points today and coming home second place overall. A lot of points for him. Noah, same thing. Really good race today, a lot of stage points and so on. So those guys are in good shape. Austin Cindric also should be in good shape. Chase Briscoe had a very bad race. Again, we come up on him to lapping there in the final stage, which really threw me off. I was not expecting that at all. The rest of these guys are in for a dogfight. These guys are having to scrape and claw to make it through to the next round, but not us. By virtue of our victory, we'll be going home to the round of 8. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and stay tuned for more career mode gameplay of NASCAR Heat 5.